and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast locked within a cage. They're setting traps and almost kill me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where we go from here? From here.
Where do we go from here?
So where do we go?
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
Where do we go from here?
What's up, everybody?
What's happening? I'm T.O.G, man.
This Gorilla, man, and we up in there, man.
Yeah, we chilling.
What's
What's
happening?
happening?
Oh, what happened? They don't even know it.
Hey,
Who said that future? Y'all don't even know.
no, don't even know it. What's going on?
Not much, man. We're back for another week.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's getting close to anniversary time number 2, ain't it? On the 5th, right? Always so much happening on the 5th, man. We got to talk about the 5th now. You know what I'm saying?
2 years, man.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all understand how. I don't know. You got to count the weeks of it. I mean, how many weeks in a year? What, 52? 52?
Yeah. So we
You
talking
talking
about
about
104.
104 weeks. We've been doing this 104 straight consecutive weeks we have not missed. Through sickness, through hard times, through whatever went on, we have not missed. We've been here to.
You celebrate a lot of things with us during this time, and and that's just what family do. And in a small sense, we like to show that sense of family. You know what I'm saying? That we do things, and it's a lot of families that do the same thing. We giving homage to all the families that still recognize family.
Yeah. And so, man, I mean, that's big. I'm just still. I can reminisce going back. We started.
Yeah.
How we started, how we came about. We eventually started. We said, let's just start it. We kept
Right, we were procrastinating.
Yeah.
Procrastination is the enemy of any entrepreneur. Anybody that's trying to do anything for themselves, procrastination is heavy. And believe it or not, it's a heavy dose of procrastination in a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of people mind, because they know we've been taught so long to wait on God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So long, just sit back and wait and not remembering that faith without works. See, all this stuff got to come into understanding. Your faith and your walk and your works is really waiting and being patient for God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All that work hand in hand. It just a lot of times people are seeing it in different phases and ways. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? But it's about two men opinion, right? That's my opinion, man. That's what I'm saying.
Look, man, before we kick it off, you know how we do it. How was your week?
Oh my man, listen. Oh boy, listen.
How was your week?
Man, I went to a cabin by the lake, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and the thing about everything I do is very affordable because I have to budget and everything. But anyway, it's very affordable. I mean, but you find these little hideaways, these little private little heavenly spots that is not a lot of people around, not a lot of people deal with it, man. It's on the lake, man. It was so beautiful. One little bedroom, got the bed, got the little kitchenette. Ain't got nothing but a hot plate and a microwave, refrigerator. But they got the grill out there. So, we sit out there, man, me and baby girl, right? And got that one little bed, we kicking. You know what I'm talking about? We went there to do a winery tour.
Okay.
The places they have, they do the grapes and all that. I didn't ever know. My wine was Wild Hours Rose, and I had Dog 2020, Red Daco. So when I see, I was Ned. You know what I'm saying? But they gave me a little culture with it. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a couple things. You know what I'm saying? So and man, the first night when I woke up that morning, and the place is like, man, listen, it's all glass. So ain't no wall, you know what I'm saying? So when you wake up, the lake is right there.
Yeah, that's all I want my house.
You know what I'm saying? So we out there, you know, I'm hearing the little thing there, but when I wake up and I see that sun rising, bro, I sent the picture out, you know, to the family chat thing, man.
Yeah.
That thing was beautiful, man. I woke up and just looked out and said, man, it's beautiful. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's relaxation, you know what I'm saying? I got to the point where I really you know, cause you get bogged down with different things that go on in life.
Yeah.
So I believe that, you know, in order for me to continue to love the people that I love, I have to love myself first. So me and my wife, we go on our little love tours, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really about us loving each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's about us loving ourselves. Because a lot of times, you know, she do her thing and I do mine. You know? She had the things she do and I do mine. We're not separate, but we deal with each other as who we are.
Yeah.
So I had a great. I don't want to keep holding. I had a great.
Now he say he's a wine connoisseur.
Oh yeah, I'm a wine connoisseur. I know how to hold a glass. I know how to wine and.
So no more drinking wine out of cup no more.
No more cups. No, that's you're taking away from your money.
Yes, sir.
Get the full ambiance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get the full thing. Don't play with it.
Okay.
What they do is something. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
So my week, it's been about the same. So we've been getting ready. The kids getting ready to go back to school.
Right.
So I said, like I said, been in a whirlwind. I'm working at night, getting up, running with the kids.
Right.
And I told her I felt like I'm the cab driver. I work for them. And so I feel like I'm finna get my peace start next week. I'm finna get my peace start next week. My older girl texted me day before yesterday. She said, Dad, I know you see about everybody, but make sure you still see about you no matter what. So I said, message received. So I said, my time coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my peace when the kids start school Monday. I'll be able to drop them off. I'll be myself.
Yeah.
I gotta get my time.
Right.
I'm gonna actually start back working out.
Right.
Gonna change my eating habits.
Right.
Just get back into the mold of things. You know what I'm saying? And give me some rest. I was talking to a cat at the barbershop Saturday. He said, I don't think we understand. The older we get, we don't understand sleep is important. You know me, I'm 2-4 hours, I'm good. He said, but man, it catches up with you. And I can tell by me working at night, I be so knocked out. I'm like a zombie in the morning. You know, I'm popping up, looking crazy. So shit finna change. So look, man, look, we gotta spend.
Did I say that last week? Okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
You know, barbershop talk a little different. You know what I'm saying?
But
you know,
but that was just confirmation talk.
Yeah, no.
But I told your ass, ain't nothing like rest.
Yeah,
bro. The whole self-care thing, man. Even I don't care what job you on, I don't care where you at. Don't bring all that shit to your house.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Understand when you need to rest. Understand when you need a time out. Goddamn, time out your damn self. Don't make it to the point where somebody have to time you out. But I had to be timed out before. You don't want to be timed out. Time yourself out. And that takes you knowing yourself. You hear me?
Well, look, man. We got a special guest on tonight.
Oh yeah.
We had on before.
Right.
This one here. This is one of our babies, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
She doing big things. Her program, they doing big things. They've been doing it. I'm gonna let her explain how many years they've been doing it. But they having a back to school on the East Side day, right? This Saturday.
They say August the 5th.
August 5th.
From 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we're gonna let her do most of that talking. Like we're gonna bring her on, man, because the thing about it is, man, the cause that she represents is very, very powerful. And as a parent myself, as a mentor of young men, as an uncle, I mean, it's things that I really wish that I would never see. And what she's dealing with is one of those things. Okay. So it's not anything that we listen. Just listen, understand. But without further ado, what you think?
Yeah, without further ado, man, Sheree Keenan, man.
Come on
Hello,
in.
hello. Hey, can y'all hear
Let
me?
me see if you muted. See if you muted. Say it again. Go ahead. You good. Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Right. There we are. There you are.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening,
Yeah, how you
lady.
doing?
Hey, glad to
I'm
have you.
great. I'm great. I just
Glad.
been doing a lot of ripping and running today.
Okay,
It's
But
all
thank y'all
okay.
for
good.
having me. Thank
Yes.
y'all for having me on the station tonight. And the only thing I really want to say is that if you're on the east side, it don't even matter if you're on the west side. Come on out on here on the east side at 9092 Parkway East, Center Point, 9092 Parkway East. I keep wanting to say Center Point, but it's not in Center Point. It's on the east side, right after you get off the interstate. We'll be
Okay.
giving away food, hamburgers, hot dogs, drinks, school supplies, book bags, and I got to give a special shout out to Smile for Keeps.
Okay.
Miss Mary and her team, thank y'all so much. They donated toothbrushes, toothpaste to the community for the kids and also for the adults and all the other sponsors that helped me put this event together. I will also be having Miss JP Labsom. She will be the host of the event for me for that day. And we'll have a special speaker guest, Dr. Shanetta Boone from Huntsville, Alabama. She will be one of our guest speakers there. But it's going to be a fun event. And also, I invited a lot of pastors to come out, their congregations to come out as well, so we can pray over our city. And
Okay.
also, we want to recognize the firefighter that was murdered, that was killed last week. I went to a nice session last night at East Precinct that
Mm-hmm.
was hosted by Birmingham City. I forgot the name of the group that hosted it, but it was a nice event recognizing our officers, Officer Fitzgerald and Captain Finney.
Okay.
So we got to recognize these people want to go back home to their families as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that the times that we living in that we never know if we're going to make it back. And so for the mothers who have lost kids to gun violence, come out and support. I want to give back to the community. Just want to see to take some of that pressure off these families. Because I know I remember one time I wasn't able to buy my kids school supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people in the community is doing this, and we're one of the ones that's wanting to show the community we more than just mothers out here grieving. We also out here trying to help our community to get them the right resources and get them the information that they need so they can move forward.
So look, before we go further, can you tell the name of your foundation and then explain what it is, what y'all do?
Okay,
Yeah.
what about us? It's a group, a nonprofit organization
Mm-hmm.
that is 501c that we help mothers who have been experienced to gun violence. Also, loved ones like a brother or sister been impacted by gun violence. We also work with families who need help with the victim compensation applications.
Mm-hmm.
If they've been following what we've been doing in the community, we just went up against the legislator and got some of that changed. We got
Okay.
a shorter form for the victims compensation application. At first, it was a 14-page application. We went down now, my mothers in a group in Faith in Action went down and we asked them face to face, what is going on? Y'all done dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm.
We have mothers that's been in the dump filled out these applications 3 or 4 years ago, and they still saying they haven't heard nothing from y'all. That's not right.
Yeah. Yeah.
These folks need answers. They also need assistance with even though they done bury their child, but they still in a financial burden trying to get back up off the ground from burying their child. But when the state of Alabama already have the resources in place for them to have the assistance, but they're not giving them assistance, that's a problem for our community.
Got you.
So let me ask you something. So you're saying that? Wait a minute. I just want to get this right. They have the place for the resources to come, but they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and mothers that are and family members that are hurt by this are being are the ones who being subjected to the
Impacted by it.
right. That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So what and tell me again, what did y'all do about it? Because you said something about you changing a book to a
We
tablet.
Yeah.
yes, by us going down now to the victims compensation building back in March, it showed them that we had a lot of questions to ask them, and we wanted answers. We've been having people to call to talk to different representatives that supporting these families, and they're saying that they're it's still pending. The application is on hold, and one of the problems they were saying was that your son or child was a felon. That was one of the reasons why they said they wouldn't pay him back out to the families. Come to
Oh,
find out, that's been taken off. Also with like some of the funeral homes also get assistance from victims compensation by going on processing the funeral, doing the funeral arrangements. But by this being a problem, a lot of the funeral homes refuse to wait to take the victim compensation.
Because they haven't been paying.
Yeah, because they haven't been paying them.
mm.
What is the world? What I mean, I thought wait, I'm not getting this. So my thing is, first of all, my condolences to all the parents, mothers, fathers, all the siblings, all the family members that have lost people and lost loved ones that hadn't got their just due basically from what's supposed to be happening. But what caused me to think is what does uh what does somebody being shot have to do with them having a felony? What does that? What did they ever explain that?
They said the reason why they if they had a felony before they it's some kind of ruling they have in their you know they tactics of saying where he was already a convicted felon. They're just like if you're a convicted felon, you're not able to apply for food stamps, depending
What?
on what it is.
You know?
Yes,
So you
yes,
telling me convicted felons don't have the same rights as everybody else?
that's correct.
Oh.
Yes,
That
especially if you've been incarcerated for selling drugs and you got a distribution charge, you cannot get no state assistance from the state of Alabama.
so if you now this is what I'm trying to figure out. You get caught, you get the felony, you go to jail, you do your time, you come out, then you ain't got to worry about it. Once you do your time, you straight, right? You can come out and you
No,
get
you're
it.
not straight. If you no, you will not be able to get housing. You will not be able to get food assistance. You will not be able to get none of that.
Mm,
So what we are doing, we bringing awareness to our community, to our brothers and sisters, letting them know,
Yeah.
okay, this is what we trying to do. This is what we trying to get y'all to understand. We understand that you committed the crime, but at the same time, you still have your rights. They have been teaching us that once you go to prison and you get out, you can't vote, you can't do this, but it just depends on the criteria of your charge. A lot of people that been in prison and got out have learned that okay, I still have my rights. I can still go out here and vote.
right. And a
And
lot
we
of
want
times, go ahead.
go ahead, you can go.
I see a lot of times I've noticed that since we've been going back into the prison that a lot of guys never lose their right to vote and never be told that they can vote because the myth that goes into prison is that once you get a felony, you
That's
can't
right.
vote. They don't say what type felony, they don't say nothing. They just say once you get a felony. So immediately your mindset or your subconscious, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
it locks in on the fact that ain't no sense in me voting no more.
That's
So I,
it.
and then so that for us, it put us in a situation where we like fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? And then when you
Exactly.
get in that situation, then you go against the system, and the system start eating you up, and hope you get caught on up into that meat grinder. That's what I've been noticing. But
Yep.
once you learn how to fight, which I'm seeing that y'all are doing a lot of fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And what makes you fight so hard for the community and everything that you do it for?
What keeps me fighting, the reason why I do it is because I know since I've been doing this and learning, meeting people, getting more educated on what's going on in my community and in my city, it makes me feel like, okay, well, dang, well, I know Lisa don't know about this. Well, let me call and tell Lisa, or either let me call and tell John that he can go up here and file for his voters' rights, and he can still come and vote. Maybe next year we can win that election. We can get in that office who we want to get in there.
Mhm.
We have to share the information to our people and to our communities because sometimes they just don't know. And the reason why is that everybody don't have internet. Everybody can't afford
No.
that cable bill.
Wow, wow, wow.
So, back in the day, we always could knock on Miss Karen though and say, Miss Karen, my mama said you got some sugar. Can we borrow it?
Right.
We got
Not
to put the morals and everything back into our communities because we're losing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's very important to me. And I just pray, and I pray to God every day to just give me the strength to be able to keep continue to doing what I'm doing to bring awareness to our people and let them know you ain't in this struggle alone. If we know some information that can benefit and help you mature and do whatever you need to accomplish in your life, that's what I'm gonna do.
Can you tell us how long you've been doing it now?
I've been doing this since 2021 when my son was killed, Detrail Horton. He was killed February 25th, 2021. And I went down a dark path, but by the grace of God, he brought me back up, and I've been going ever since, nonstop, using my own funds, using my resources, the good people that help me to do the things that I do in the community, and that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this for fame or fortune. I'm just doing this to try to help my people.
Gotcha.
I've been also been getting trained on victim response, on like first responders going out on the scenes of when young people been killed, and the pain and the hurt that these kids are enduring, seeing their fathers and brothers laying out here on this street. It just hurts me to my soul. But if we don't educate our young men to put down these guns and try to love each other and try to respect each other like we want to be respected, then we fighting the lost cause. But if we save one life to change their mind, that'll mean everything to me.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting home because it's getting closer and closer around. We know people that it's happening to. You know what I'm saying? We starting to know,
Yes.
know the people
yeah, it's not like it's
yeah,
outside
like
of you.
it's,
Like we now know that it can happen right there in your backyard.
yeah,
That's
And these
right.
kind of things, we have to bring the community together in order to understand that as a community, we have to stop accepting the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to accept that. As a
Yeah.
whole community. And I'm talking from a position where I was one of the ones that used to cause a whole lot of havoc.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know no better. I was ignorant. But at the same time, when I learned better, I did better. And that's what I want. I think that we got to start daring to be different. I think that you are amazing because you dare to be different. You dare to be the mother. You dare to be loving. You dare to be the person that cares enough to get out here and say something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't have people that will step up front and really be and take that stand like, "Hey, look, I don't care what you think about my life, something has to change." And most of the time, I'm not gonna say all the time, but most of the time, but all the time I've seen, but most of the time I'm gonna say because I can't say everybody who did, it's always the woman, the mother. I remember mothers standing up for their children regardless. They got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's why I think the whole movement of the mothers and what about us, just the name within itself. How are y'all gonna continue to treat our mothers like this? Our mothers, not come on, man. Every child that passes or get killed, those are our mothers. That's got to deal and endure with that. Let's think about that, young. While y'all out here doing and thinking what you're doing, while you hating the next man, while you plotting and scheming. I mean, this child that you thinking about doing something to, what about his mother? What about your mother if you don't make it?
And then also, what about his children he done left behind?
Okay, we
My
ain't
son had two young boys that he left behind.
talk about it then.
I mean, it affects everybody.
And that wasn't your only child, was it?
No, I have two other kids besides him. I have another son, and I have a daughter, and she's getting ready to leave Friday to go to A&M University.
Okay,
That's great. That's great.
congratulations.
That's great.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like I said, it not only affects just the mom, it affects the siblings,
All right.
Yes, everyone.
the dads. I mean, it's a trickle down.
Yeah, it's a family affair. I mean, everything that's going on affect the whole family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and not even just that side of the family, even the person that did it,
Right.
their side of the
Their
family
side of the
too.
family. I mean, it's their family.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in a situation where it was like the both of the families. I'm looking at two families, two black families that's dealing with one being the person that perpetrated and one being the victim. But all the families are the victim of the circumstances and situations because we're not growing.
Yeah.
We have to
Nope.
grow as people and individuals to be able to walk away from things.
And we also have to remember to get help.
Get help, yeah.
Because I really thought I could handle my grief on my own, but I found out, oh no, this is too powerful. This is too bigger than me. I had to really get professional help with my grieving and for me to be able to help somebody else going through theirs.
So was that hard for you to do?
I didn't want to accept it at first.
Well, I mean, what stopped you?
I didn't want to accept it because I was so hurt. I wanted to be in that hurt until something was done. And it still probably took a year or two before something was even done. But I had to realize I can't stay in that spot because I have two kids to look after, and also I have 3 grandkids that coming up behind me. If I ain't strong, if I can't stand up and hold my head high and be able to function in the world as a human being, then I'm just fading away, just like my son was killed. I'm dying off too by my grief. But instead, I was able to build myself up and lean towards my higher power. And okay, let's take this pain and turn it into a purpose.
Okay.
And that's what I did.
I mean, you did an amazing job with it.
A lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, if you know, the thing is staying that course. It's beautiful, man. It touched my heart to just hear you say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, it hurts because you don't. People don't show that side of themselves no more. Just to hear the love and the dedication in your voice. Through your pain, your purpose came, and your purpose behind your pain was still to help other people after you've been hurt.
Yeah.
You wanted to help. You know what I'm saying? You didn't turn into a monster. You didn't get, what I'm saying? I can't even say the word, but you didn't turn the other way. You still had that love in your heart. See, I can say love, but you didn't turn the other word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still love behind it. How did you do that? Because most people, they want revenge. They want, I gotta get back. They did this to me. I gotta get. What made you turn to love like that?
What made me turn into love or something positive like that is because it wasn't like the person that killed my son. I didn't know who he was. They was friends. They was good friends. I know his mother. I know his dad. We know each other. It was just confusion. It happened. I can't change it. His mom can't change it. His family can't change it. So we still out here together. It hurts. They hurt because of what happened to my son, and I'm hurting because that it took that to take us apart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a difference when I probably could be able to accept it a little bit better if my son was killed in a car wreck or he got sick or something like that. But to know somebody I treated you as a son took my baby life, it was really hard. I really had to pray. I really had to ask God to give me strength. I really had to talk to counselors and talk to psychiatrists just to be able to function. It was a process. It have never been easy, and still to this day, I still hurt and I still have that pain, but I know how to control that pain. I know how to control that pain and put it into something positive. And that's one thing. A lot of mothers that's in the group, they still angry. They haven't accepted the fact that my baby is not coming back. They know they ain't coming back, but to really accept it,
Yeah.
that takes a lot.
So if somebody wanted to join, how do they go about joining? Any women say that done lost, one of their children. How do they be able to join the group?
You can reach me at on my phone number is 205-563-9301, or you can contact me through Facebook. You can leave a message. We have a Facebook group, a private group called What About Us,
Okay.
Cherie Cannon. You can link up to that. And also we have a website, whataboutus.us.
Mhm.
Basically, if you want to really come to the meetings, we have our meetings once a month in person. Then we also have one at the end of the month on virtual. You can contact me. I can do a screen. We can talk, see where you at, hook you up with counselors. We use Brother Let's Talk. They are Black counselors, and I prefer to work with African American counselors
Mhm.
because I know when I experienced going to some white counselors, I didn't get the feeling like they weren't on the same page with me.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
know, they look at me
That's
like,
fair.
okay, you crying, so okay, when you gonna stop crying? When you gonna start going on to this next level? Let's do this. But no, you can't tell me when it's to start keep going on.
Yeah.
Right, right.
There's no time or limit on grief.
So again, for the people that joined in late, um, they're doing a back to school giveaway on the east side. And I want to say, I'm gonna say the address, but I want to say it's over there in the Dollar General Plaza.
Yeah, diamond furniture.
Yes, yes. So the address is 9092 Roebuck Parkway, Birmingham, Alabama 35206, and it starts at 12 o'clock and end at 6 on August the 5th. This Saturday, they're doing a back to school giveaway, man. And like I say, they're having food and people to speak. What y'all giving away? School? Are y'all giving away school supplies and stuff like that?
Yes, we're giving away school supplies, and also Hibbs will be out there giving out book bags as well.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to give us your sponsors, or you want me?
Ooh, baby, I got a lot of sponsors.
Yeah, let them know. We got to give them their props because they
Yeah.
representing,
Yeah.
right. They got Jefferson County. I guess that's the county commission. We got
Yes,
DJ Dame Entertainment. We got
yes.
Peace, Sweet Treats and Eats.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good. We got
And
my
she's pulling
boss.
out of gas in Alabama. I just didn't reach out in Birmingham. I reached around
I
surrounding
see.
areas to
Well,
bring
reach
our
on
people
out. We
in.
got my folks, the Fender alumni. We got is that Ash. Who is Ash? You know who Ash is?
They're dirty.
Uh,
Is that a dirty ass? I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing. We got Target. All these are sponsors now.
Yeah.
We got S&D Entertainment. We got the
Birmingham
Crescent
Police
Culture
Department.
Center, the police departments, Smiles for Keep, Regions Bank. Um, we got Life Change Worship Center, Loose Amount, Live Mutual Aid. We got Nieces. Um, we're gonna have Dr. Shanette Bone. She gonna be what the speaker. That's what you said.
Yes, she's from out of
Boom.
Huntsville,
I mean, she from where?
Huntsville, Alabama.
From Huntsville, Alabama.
It's gone.
Gone. My bad. We got JP Laugh Some. She gonna be the MC, right?
Yes, sir.
We got T.O.G.
And,
She
and a
gonna
lot of
be
people know who JP Last Song is.
there. We gonna if you don't know now you know.
Now you.
Oh yeah,
You hear me? We gonna make sure it's a good time. We're gonna bring the kids out. You're gonna have hot dogs, hamburgers, you're gonna have stuff like that.
yes, sir.
Free while it lasts.
Free while it lasts.
People think you come out there
Now you can't come out there
five,
at
6 o'clock in
five
the year.
at 5 talking about ain't no more hamburger.
Yeah.
They been gone
Yeah.
since 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all gotta come on with it. Now we need a good turnout. Come on out and show what's happening, man. Let's make sure we show the kids, man. I mean, a lot of times we think so much about ourselves, we don't think about what example are we giving to our kids. You know what I'm saying? So let's come out and have a good time. Let's have no drama, no trauma. We do what we have to do.
Yeah.
And also, I want to say one more thing. Today I got informed that Birmingham City School System, I will be going into several of the schools this
Okay.
semester, speaking, bringing awareness to gun violence in the community. So,
Oh man,
That's
that's
good.
beautiful. That's
Congratulations,
beautiful.
man. I see you doing big things. Like I said, we had you on before. We just as proud of you. Matter of fact, I saw you on TV one day, and I said, "Look, man, they was on our podcast." So I did see y'all. I think y'all was down in Montgomery.
yeah, yep, that one with the Montgomery.
hmm So we definitely follow y'all, man, and you know what I'm saying. I hope more people will join, help out, or whatever.
Yeah, and you don't really have to, just be a concerned citizen. Just be a person that want to see change. What about us is about us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it say. What about us? Who is us? All of us.
That's it.
Come on in. Whoever want to see change within neighborhoods, communities, within your own family. What about us? Let's see what's happening. Okay.
Look, so I mean, do you have anything else you would like to say, or you know?
I just want to say thank y'all for having me on there. I'm praying that we all can live in harmony. We all can be at peace and show each other love and support in anything that we do. Us as black people. Oh, you took me off.
No,
They
no,
You
got,
man.
still on? No, you still on? The
we got
cursor.
we got to support one another in anything that we do. It can be sports, music, drama, art, anything. And we know we all love to eat.
And it's plenty out here to have. You
Yeah,
hear?
I'm trying to say you.
Yeah,
So,
you put
let's
that
just
free in
support.
front of it. You might get a big turnout. Yeah, you put that free in front of it.
It's free now.
Okay.
Only thing you gotta bring is good attitude and love, baby.
That's it. And put them guns down. That's the only thing
Put
I
the
ask.
guns down.
Put
Just
them
come.
guns down just for that Saturday.
That's all we want. We don't want nothing else. All
That's
right.
it.
Now, Cherie, you know what I'm saying? We'll see each other. We do, we work together in a lot of places, man. I'm happy to be a part of what you're doing. We'll be there Saturday. Man, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you passing your message along, because if you have to pick people to go places to do things in the army that we have to build in the land that we are in now, I'm glad you're the general in this position that's going that way. If you understand what I'm saying.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you.
I really appreciate you. Okay.
And we'll see you Saturday.
We'll see you
All right.
Saturday.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Agree, baby. Okay. You have a good night.
All right, later.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bro. That's all. That's
Yeah,
big,
man.
man.
Yeah.
She's still,
Yeah.
she's still doing the thing. So,
Yeah. The thing is, it's about a lot of work. We just,
yeah.
I mean, the more we have people that's out here that want to see change, the more possible change is.
You know what? I sometimes I download envy people that really can put their time and be passionate about what they're doing, and they can make time to do these type of things. Like me, I just don't have enough time to do all that, but we make time for what we want to do.
Exactly.
You know what
Because
I'm saying?
my thing was before I got into it wholehearted, I drove trucks, worked in a steel plant,
Yeah.
and then I washed trucks.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I did all these jobs. It wasn't like I just had this going, but I was doing this, making moves on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't see that part. They just thought I was doing the other thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I got to the point where I can do this full time, that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just continue to be a me. And that's basically how all the people that's in this, for the most part, that I've met, they have been working toward this. They just have a love for it. They just have a drive for it. They want to see people do better. They want to see life be better. They want to stop all the discrimination, all the gentrification, all the things that are negative within our community. That doesn't have to be that way if everybody just deal with what the truth is. So that's just a thing about being here. People don't want to deal with the truth. Why? I mean, and if you don't want to deal with the truth, you want to make me not deal with it. What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You can sit over in that corner act like you goddamn loose and loose, but I ain't. I see what's happening.
So look, I happened to go through my old neighborhood this weekend, right? So it was almost unrecognizable. They building new houses and stuff down there.
Right.
So so when it became dark, I know you had said when you went to the cabin or whatever, y'all was in all glass um where y'all staying.
Right.
So I saw one of the houses, you know, white folks believe in no curtains, no
Right.
blinds.
Right.
So I'm like, when I see this, I'm laughing like it's getting dark. I'm like, they must don't know where they at. There's no blinds, no curtain. You can see all the way through the house, all through them.
Right.
I'm like, boy, when they would come December, boy, so
Yeah.
somebody like be careful.
But
You
and,
got to know you at.
I mean, you know what I'm
You gotta know
saying?
you at. So no, little joke for the day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My thing is, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to put yourself in place. That might be a move that's gonna change that whole. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going from old to new. Just like Woodlawn. Woodlawn was like, I know when we righteous it was going down. Now, I'm not saying they ain't got shit happening now, but you think twice before you really come right in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just, you know what I'm saying, unless they just done gave up all the way, but I can't see that though. Because they living the place is cleaning up. It's you got work to do in different all type of neighborhoods because people be tripping.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's ways to get it done. Matter of fact, the mayor just got what 50 million to do Smithfield.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's amazing. You finna revitalize a historical district that's basically needed.
Yeah.
Well, Parker House, you go Parker and Hayes, one of the two schools that black people could go. I mean, I think all that. A lot of time we always look at the glass is half full. I mean half empty. I look at them like, man, it's strides been made in this city.
Yeah, shit. I was riding over there by Southtown and shit. They done wipe that out. You know what I'm saying? Building over there, getting ready to build over there.
And it's all about change. See, a lot of times, even when I be hearing about, you know, we used to be going, we could do this. Okay, we can't do that like that no more. But what can we do that's going on now to help better the situation? We can't go back there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was great. It was great. You can do this. You can go do this. You had more unity in the family. That was great. But in these days and time, what can we do to create that type of unity and not have to go back to those ways of doing it? For one, we can have family Zoom meetings. We just sit there and talk to each other. I mean, you can create and become communicable with your family and the people that you want by just setting up your own meetings with them, just to communicate with each other. I mean, you don't have to have like two people having some type of beef. Okay. You don't want them in the same room. We ain't got to be in the same room. We ain't got to be in the same city, but we can talk it out.
Yeah.
A lot of time we still dealing with problems the way that we used to deal with problems back in the day.
Yeah.
On site. What the fuck?
On site.
Nigga, we can Zoom and let me talk about this motherfucker shit.
Yeah, on site.
Because if it's on site, then somebody gonna die.
And then they're gonna have internet beef.
All that. You beef like hell on the internet, they gonna kill you. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That just don't make no sense to me.
Hell, I think I saw they had another road rage. They was in Tuscaloosa.
Man, that's getting terrible.
Yeah, like
Hey,
you really have to be careful out here on the
Hey.
road, and you can't. Back in the day, you can ride by motherfuckers, be looking at them, cussing them out, and all that, and throwing birds. Man, motherfuckers, they put out their guns
and on with it, ready for it. They wanted to happen. These motherfuckers be crazy.
I be so funny, man. I just pass by, I don't even.
You do the old man.
I don't want no problem. My job is to survive. My job is to live here. I'm not trying to be with nobody. I ain't trying to show nobody I'm tougher than them. I ain't scared of nobody, but my job is to be here. That's my job, is to be here with my family. I mean, if something happened to me today, it just throws a wrench in our family plans. No, man, I ain't. If I be in Walmart, people jump me. I just hold you say. Okay, I just look around. There. So anybody else? Like, I'm serious, bro. I mean, I just moved him. I ain't scared. I ain't finna try to hey front him. Hey man, you done jumped me. I ain't finna do that. You saw what happened to the little dude when he was talking to that lady. Say one more word, all that toughness, you see what happened. I just plain Jane. Hey, they jump me, these little kid don't kill. So I be just like this. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah. So
Well, nah, I don't do that. But the thing is, I don't put myself in a situation where I have to do it either. So, I try to be as humble as I can, you know what I'm saying? But certain things you just, hey, you know what I'm talking about? It just depends.
I'll be like, I'll be next. Shit, I don't be worried about that, man. Take another couple of minutes, I'll be out of here.
Yeah, I ain't talking about little stuff like that. Right. I mean, little stuff like that they can have.
Cause I'm telling you, I be seeing these cats, boy, with these big clips on their hips in the Walmarts. I be like, I'm talking about sticking out, hanging. I be like, hey man, I don't want no problem. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm just.
I see them, but I don't.
I
figure they doing what they do.
Even in the corner store, I be like they walk in there with all this big guns. I be like, dude. Yeah, I just get the hey, I can let quick exit out of this motherfucker, man. I'm trying to get out of here.
Listen, yeah, but shit. The thing is, football season about to start.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about the little league. My grandson, he playing football. All right. Yeah, man, he playing football.
What position?
Look like they're gonna have someone in the receiver category. I don't know how, cause my hand was bricks. But Tim was kind of sweet. Yeah, Tim was sweet. So you know what I'm saying. He just improved on me, so he should be an improvement. And what's ironic about it, he's 10 years old, going on 11. That's when I started.
Mm-hmm.
Like I played early, with Sandlock. We ain't really have no. At least we couldn't afford it. I ain't know nothing about it. Little league that I could play in at that time. But when I got about 11, went up to. Well, no, I played with Gay City and goddamn High Chaparral. One time, but I was young, like 9. By the time I 8 stopped at housing store. But anyway, he doing his thing. Man, listen, I be like, man, I be hyped for him.
Do we put pressure on our kids?
No, he did his own self.
No, I'm just saying like the expectation, like just say like, okay, if I was good, expectation your child or your grandchild should be just like you.
No.
I mean,
I don't think nothing like that.
Yeah, so a lot of people do this, and I be like, dude, they gonna be who they are. Like,
yeah, nah. I just know it was ironic.
We came through different eras.
Yeah, for me, he asked his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
His dad ain't pushing. I definitely ain't pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. These kids nowadays, they have different likes and wants, and you know what I'm saying. I mean,
go out there and play the sport to be great. Like a lot of them go out there and play to be
right.
Great. They just want to be involved.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to be around it.
Exactly.
And we get out there and get Uber. Hey man,
and they don't be taking it that serious.
Yeah, kids, look.
Hey, I'm one of them now. I apologize to all y'all kids I used to go crazy with, because I used to snap. I wanted to win. You know what I'm saying? But
I can remember my son playing high school ball. They used to get thumped out, bro. And I'm coming out there like, I don't like to lose there. I'm coming out that rain. And he coming out the field smiling and laughing. Him and the friend, they laughing and joking. I'm like, y'all should be 30 something.
No, yeah, they
thank you, man.
They different. They definitely got ready to get started with that participation trophy.
Everybody get a trophy. You get a trophy.
Yeah, we ain't do all that. You got a team trophy.
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't just because you participate. Back out there, you ain't get a trophy.
Nah.
Yeah, the first or second place, sometimes third place trophy.
Yeah. You might get you had your little banquet, you get that trophy. You don't do nothing else, you get that little trophy.
No, everybody gets a trophy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. But yeah, football season when it started, I heard that Zeke talking to goddamn the Patriots.
Patriots trying to get everybody though. Patriots, they were talking to they want to talk to Dalvin Cook. They talked to Leonard Fournette. Who else they talked to? They talked to somebody else, but I mean, they trying to get anybody. You know, the Patriots trying to get back. You know, the Patriots haven't made the playoffs in 3 years now.
Since
3
Tom
years
left.
since
No,
Tom left.
they made it with Tom Jones up there. Who was
Mac
Mac Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
They ain't make it with him.
3 years. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But he was the great. He took Cam out, didn't
Who?
he? Mac Jones.
I think shit, man.
Cam going way out.
I think Cam took himself out for it.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think it's off field issue. They, you know, when you these people get caught up, it's not so much about football for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sort of like how they be talking about Hall of Fame.
Right. They want to control it all.
Yeah, they want to control it. Your outside life plus football.
And that nigga wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, I think we had the conversation about Antonio Brown. You know, probably never make the Hall of Fame, but on the field he was a beast.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
we just talking about football.
but see, that goes all the way to the fact of why do we have to wait for somebody to put ours in the Hall of Fame?
And that's what Chad Ocho said.
Yeah,
He like, that's why he want to go jacket. Man, everybody got to vote me in nothing.
nothing.
You know,
I mean, shit, I know who the fuck I am.
they can't stop me out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what I'm saying. You know, and that's one of the reasons I like doing this show, and I like doing I do talks. You know, so I do different other things because you know, just because you don't understand what this is, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You'll get it sooner or later. You ain't, a lot of time people don't be on point with that. But Ocho said what he's supposed to say.
Yeah.
You don't decide that I'm gonna be this. No, I am this.
Yeah, and then like you said, a lot of cats in there doing all the vote don't know shit about it.
Man,
You just gotta vote.
Just gotta vote.
That's it.
And then, I mean, man, we don't even know how many dudes were bad. Because at one time they wouldn't even keep stats. Well,
Like you say, your greatest players didn't make it.
didn't make it.
Like real talk. But it's getting real close to that football, man.
Hold on, let me call them shit.
Yeah. We about to, okay. We about to crank that football up. Florida State. Florida State. Yeah, baby. So it's just me, everybody. It's Barilla in the house. So, baby, how was your day? I'm talking to my wife now, y'all.
It was fine.
Okay, look at it.
How was your day?
You know what? It was. I'm telling you, today I was humming. Like today was probably since I've been working there for over a month. Today, well, I ain't gonna say because when they had me on the line, shit, it was tough. But yeah.
Wait.
They just run a commercial certain segments.
For real?
They'll cut off film.
Okay. So yeah, man, look, we finna get up out of here, man. Look at him, man. We enjoyed everybody, man. And I hope y'all will join us next week. Like I said, we 2 years running, man. Saturday will be 2 years for us. So look, thank y'all for following us. Join us next Wednesday at 7 p.m., man.
All right, appreciate y'all. Y'all keep your head up.
You know what I'm saying? Feel it.
Yeah, the hunt is on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfucker past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees. Oh Lord, help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast locked within a cage. They're setting traps and almost kill me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour a drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live